Hey guys, before the video starts, be sure to follow me on Twitter. Click that link down below and go follow me on Twitter at Mr_Bird333. I would love to talk about NBA and basketball in general with you guys, but without further ado, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hey guys, and welcome back to another NBA 2K18 rebuild. Today, we are doing one of the most requested teams from you guys, the LA Lakers, with Lonzo Ball, Brook Lopez, airballing 2 free throws, and the entire group. Man, I can't believe Brook Lopez actually airballed 2 free throws. But anyway, today, yes, we will be doing the Los Angeles Lakers with Lonzo Ball and the entire group, trying to turn them around in the first 3 seasons. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to approach this. What I'm thinking is we're going to go after Paul George in the offseason and try to tank a little bit and get a really good draft pick in this year's draft. Because I believe if we look at our trade finder, we do not have our first round pick. I don't even remember who has our first round pick. I think it may be, here it is. The Philadelphia 76ers have our top 5 protected pick. So if we're number 6, they get the pick. So we have to finish inside the top 5 worst teams in the league to retain our first round pick and possibly go after a running mate for Lonzo Ball. So, taking a look at the roster, I've done a little bit of pre-research to this episode. Brook Lopez, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Luol Deng are easily the biggest problems we have. Luol Deng's on a $17 million contract. Caldwell-Pope's on a 1-year, $17 million contract, and Lopez is on a 1-year, $22 million contract. And I don't know if these guys do have options on their deals. So let's see here. Brook Lopez, no. Pope doesn't, and Deng doesn't, so that's good. We will be able to let go of their salary at the end of the season. And who else do we have on 1-year contracts? Also, we have Julius Randle, who I may want to bring back. But besides that, we've got pretty much everybody locked in for the next couple of years, including the rookies Kuzma and Lonzo Ball. But the one guy we do need to trade is Luol Deng. So I'm going to look for a trade. Just trying to dump some salary, and I'll bring you guys back once I find a suitable one. So I was able to make a trade with the Chicago Bulls, sending our 2018 second round pick, our protected second round pick of the Denver Nuggets, which probably wasn't going to yield anything anyway, and Luol Deng to the Bulls for point guard Kay Felder, just trying to get Luol Deng's salary off the books. And we get a young player as well in Kay Felder, who, actually looking at him, may be a pretty good player in the near future. But that is really all the changes I'm going to make right now. I do want to put Kuzma in the starting lineup to try and get him developing as soon as I can. Also want to put Randall in front of Larry Nance Jr. to try and develop him as well. But besides that, this will be the lineup for the first season. Let's get some more minutes to Lonzo and to Brandon Ingram. Just trying to develop those two. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and simulate through Season 1, and I'll bring you guys back at the end. So, at the end of Season 1, Steph Curry MVP, Ben Simmons rookie, Jeremy Lin 6th man, Hassan Whiteside, Chris Dunn, and Steve Kerr. We went 28-54, and honestly, I do not know if we're going to be in the top 5 or not. Chris Dunn on the all-defensive second team, surprisingly. Simmons, Smith Jr., Lonzo, our point guard on the all-rookie first team, looking pretty good overall. Of course we didn't make the playoffs. I'm not surprised. I'm expecting a Golden State win here. Oh my goodness. OKC wins the title. Golden State lost to San Antonio in the first round. LaMarcus Aldridge putting up points. Wow. I did not expect that. But OKC wins the title. Now, move on to off season. Go straight to league meetings. top 6 picks are done through the lotto. The rest are team records. So that's a change to the draft lottery that we are going to attempt right now. Okay, this is going to be very close. We have odds for the 3rd pick in the draft. So, let's try and, you know what? Let's move through this. And let's see what we get. Oh my god. We fell to the 7th pick. So the 76ers are going to get our pick for this year. That's disappointing. We had the odds for the 3rd pick and went all the way down to the 7th pick. So there's no draft picks for us this year. So we're going to move straight past that to team and player options. Because I believe we do have a lot of people on options here. We're going to take Brandon Ingram, take Isaac Zubac as well, and deny the rest of them. And if we look at here, that is what I wanted to see. Paul George available for this season in free agency. We will definitely be going after him. We're going to offer Julius Randle the qualifying offer. And here it comes, moratorium. How are we 23? We 23 million? Where's our salary, y'all? Where did our salary go? I guess still in Jordan Clarkson, but let's see if we're able to offer Paul George anything. Okay, we do have 39 million in cap room, so we're going to give Paul George a max offer that we can give him. We're going to give him the 30 million. We're going to give him 4 years. We're going to give him a player option and a no trade clause, and hopefully that will be enough to pique his interest. Let's take a look at his offers. Okay, so we both have offers from the Lakers and the Thunder. We have the no trade clause, so hopefully that means Paul George is willing to take ours. Let's sign him. Okay, we're going to, oh my gosh, 26 million. We're going to renounce Caldwell Pope, renounce Brook Lopez. We're going to keep Randall. We'll keep Bogut. We'll renounce Brewer, and we'll keep the rest of these guys except for Blue and Felder and Bryant. So that means that we'll be able to sign Paul George, hopefully. Did it work? It looks like we're going to be able to sign Paul George. Julius Randle going to sign with the Magic. 13 million a year. That's going to be better than anything else. So we'll match him, and then we'll renounce Bogut, and we'll renounce the rest of these guys just to gain back some salary cap. So we're going to match Julius Randle, and we're going to be able to sign Paul George. So if we look at our roster, boom, the Lakers sign Paul George. That is what I wanted to see. And we may be able to move somebody else to the center position. Possibly Julius Randle. Yeah, we'll definitely have to look at some trades, possibly for Larry Nance Jr., because he's older than both of ours, but maybe a good trade piece. So there is free agency. I'll go ahead and fill out the rest of the roster, and I'll bring you guys back for the start of Season 2. So guys, here is the lineup for year number 2. Lonzo Ball an 80 overall. Brandon Ingram starting at shooting guard 82 overall. Paul George, Kyle Kuzma. And why is Zubac not starting? Or we may put, let's put Julius Randle at center and see what happens. And let me increase his minutes and change his position to center. And let's see what happens. So Julius Randle, edit him. And we'll change his vitals to center. Or actually, let's do center and then secondary power forward. And let's see what happens to his overall. He's going to go down 1, but he's still going to be better than either center we have. So this will be the starting lineup for our team. We're going to let's give some more minutes to Brandon Ingram as well. Give him 30 minutes. And why do we have such a deep bench? We're going to change our bench depth to 9. We're going to change it to 9 players. And it should be good. Give some more minutes to Paul George, and that should be good. I need to look at some other trade possibilities. So let's go by position. We're good on point guard. Maybe possibly a shooting guard. We need to trade one power forward. We have a ton of centers as well. So I'm thinking probably we'll trade Willie Reed or Nukas Nagera for a shooting guard. So I'm going to go through possible trades and find an option. Well, would you look at this? Brook Lopez is still in the free agent market. I think I'm actually going to sign him and then use him as trade bait for a shooting guard. So let's see if he takes our offer. He takes our offer. So we have Brook Lopez back. So let's trade him and see if we're going to be able to get a decent shooting guard out of it. DeAndre Jordan. Are there any shooting guards that we could get that would actually be worth this trade? Man, they are really short on shooting guards in the NBA right now. But if they're going to take this trade, okay. I'm going to look for a trade, or I'm going to put a trade together. And I'll move Brook Lopez and somebody else for a shooting guard. So I found two trades. One for Brook, which is trade number 11, which is Harry Giles and the 2020 Kings top 10 protected round pick. I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to try and go for the top 5 protected pick. I'm hoping that'll work. You know what? I'll take this. I'll trade Josh Hart away as well. Get that top 5 protected pick from the Sacramento Kings. So that's signing. And then the other one for Willie Reed, which was the second trade, which was for Sterling Brown, a young shooting guard that we can somewhat mold with the Lakers. So here is the new starting lineup. Again, I need to put Brandon Ingram in. He needs to stay there. So let's take away some minutes from Lance Stevenson. Give those to Brandon Ingram, and we'll move Kyle Kuzma into the starting power forward position in front of Julius Randle, and we'll lower the minutes. Why is Lance Stevenson getting so many minutes? We'll give these to Kyle Kuzma and Julius Randle. So that will be the starting lineup, and I'll see you guys at the end of Season 2. Honestly, a disappointing year. 36-46 Westbrook MVP, Bagley Rookie of the Year 24-10. My goodness. Here are the rest of them. Steve Kerr. And I don't know if we're going to see anybody on these all first teams. Bagley the second team. Same with Doncic. Don't see any Lakers. Neither on these teams as well. Oh, we could have gotten one of these guys. Oh, they would have been so nice to have on the team. But we did not make the playoffs. Hopefully make the playoffs next season. But the Warriors win in 7 games. KD is up to a 99 overall. Going to league meetings. Nothing going through there. Let's go to the draft lottery and see how that Kings pick is going to work out for us. So it looks like we have the 12th pick. Just do our own. And I do not see the Kings anywhere. It seems that the Kings actually did pretty good. So, yes, we get the 12th pick. And that pick is for next year, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to get the 12th pick. I'm going to try and trade up. I want to try and trade up. Because if we look in the mock drafts, we have Bol in this draft, which is a major player that I want to get. I really want to get Bol. 7'4", 285. I got to go after him. So I'm going to try and get the 3rd pick in the draft. I don't even know who has the 3rd pick in this year's draft. But let me go around and see who has the 3rd pick. So, this is a major trade. I traded our 1st round pick this year, the Kings protected pick next year, and our 1st round pick the next year, which we won't be playing, for the 2nd pick in the draft this year, which means that we should be able to get Bol with this pick. There's the man I want. Bol. How big is he? 7'4", 285. Definitely taking Mr. Bol. So here's the lineup for our last season with the Los Angeles Lakers. I moved Paul George to the 2 guard just because his overall does not dip that much. Lonzo is up to an 84 overall. Brandon Ingram to an 86 overall. And we got the big man, Bol starting at the center position. Here is the bench, and I will be setting this to be the exact same, except I want to put Lonzo, not anybody else, as the third preference in this offense. So, that is all. I will see you guys at the end of the last season, hopefully with a playoff seed. Well, guys, in our last season, we made the playoffs. 47-35, Westbrook MVP, Bamba rookie, Covington, Whiteside, Ron Baker, Tyronn Lue, and going through the all first teams, that's the rookie teams. I don't understand why I jumped all the way to that. Bagley and Whiteside on the same team. That is very threatening. But besides that, Lonzo on the all-rookie or all-NBA third team. That is pretty good. Paul George on the all-defensive second team. And our man Bol on the rookie first team. Very, very nice. We are the 6th seed going up against the Phoenix Suns. Let's see how the Phoenix Suns are doing, actually. So let's simulate the first game. We actually are able to beat the Suns in that first game. Brandon Ingram having a great team. Let's take a look at the Phoenix roster real quick just to see who we're going up against. Devin Booker, they got DeAndre Ayton and the draft. Sabonis, they have, wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players of 80 overall or above. Ayton, wow, really good rookie. Let's simulate this and see, are we going to be able to sweep? Oh, we nearly swept the first round. And Phoenix better not come back. Okay, we're able to make it to the second round, but we're going to be facing Golden State, which is not very good. Let's see if we're going to be able to win a single game against Golden State. Wow, beat them by 1 point. In that, Curry with 40, but Lonzo with 14 and 18 assists. We're actually hanging with the Warriors to up 2-1 on them. Back to 2-2. 3-2, and oh, it was a good, very good run for our third season, losing in the playoffs, but we did lose to the Warriors. Here's the final look at the roster. Lonzo really, really improved, I have to say, all the way up to an 86 overall. Brandon Ingram all the way up to an 87 overall. But that will be the Lakers rebuild. Guys, thank you for watching this rebuild. If you liked it, don't forget to hit the like button. Be sure to comment down below what team you want me to rebuild next. Already on the list, we have the Phoenix Suns and the Brooklyn Nets. But if you want me to do any other team, be sure to leave a comment below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.